Spaces Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Kindred Spirits. And we're back with Yuki. Shocker, I know I told you we were going to be, and you know what he looks like by now. And we're just going to see what happens today. And next week, we will kind of start our more wrapping up the story, I guess, kind of thing. So, earlier this week, we were with Aslan. We got his little backstory, just small because he was thrown in at the last minute. But yeah, next week we'll start with Yuki. We'll probably have to resurrect Raiden. We'll pop over and visit Merlin, and then we'll kind of start filling in the gaps of the story, and then kind of doing our spellcaster battles to get those last spells, just because we can. And I kind of wrote that in, like, we might as well do that. So those will be, we'll just do like one per episode or whatever. So yeah, there's gonna be, I want it to sound like it's going to be so much more exciting, but it's really basically going to be everything that we've done so far. And it's just going to be like, here's more of the story, and we'll kind of tie things up and then think, but as opposed to, I mean, when we were with Yuki, it's like, we're just poking around and he was learning spells. And then it was like, well, he's learned everything. And now we're just going to hang out for a while. So, but yeah. But man, I'm just telling you, like, making all of our fun little Ayakashi characters and making the vampires like that, and doing all that, it's just, it's so much fun. And I know that, like, this series is not something that a lot of people have watched. It's basically, like, probably the deadest one as far as I'm aware, but I don't know. I don't look at numbers I don't want to. They depress me. You're like, I spent all this time and effort, and you're like, 2 people? Okay, great. Nice, thanks. I appreciate it if anybody's actually watching. I don't know. Like, I enjoy this one and I love it a lot, but like, it just makes me, like, I love the fact that we have, like, the fun, like, Ayakashi kind of vampire characters. I've called to inform you, what conditions? That's what we should have done. Damn it. I know the answer to that one, but I should have been like, yeah, give me money. And he would have been like, haha, you have to get married first. And then we would have been like, Abel, we have to get married. Like, propose to Abel and get married. Then we could have, damn it, that would have been fun. But anyway. But no, I love making them. And it's like, it just really does make me want to do, like, because I've never played with just vampires. Like, I kind of sorted it, but then I didn't really. And then some of my families, I was like, yeah, there's vampires, and that person's a mermaid, and I guess they're an alien. I mean, that's kind of what we did in Why in the World is, in, like, Eclipsed. You know what I mean? That was supposed to be, like, the spellcaster kind of family, and then we only married in, like, spellcasters, mermaids, blah, 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 and everybody was something, right? Aliens and stuff, but, it does make me kind of want to do something else like that. You know what I mean? With just vampires and mermaids. I guess spellcasters, but they don't have a dark form, and I kind of, you know, unless they were always in a form. But I love the fact that, like, doing it this way, I don't know why. I just never, with all my vampires or mermaids before, it was always like, okay, so mermaids you can have some fun with and do some fun ears and, like, scales and stuff, but, like, I never did anything with the vampires before like that. Like, we have now, like, where they have, like, you know, like, Orion's like a deer and, like, all that stuff, and we have so much fun custom content, and it's like, I have so much fun doing that. So I'm like, I really just kind of feel like we need, like, and then with the paranormal pack, you're like, oh my god, and they could be like a haunted house, and, like, everything's always spooky and crazy, and it's like, and I keep thinking about it, because I'm doing paranormal in one other gameplay a little bit. And then you're like, but then you could do, like, the vampires, like, and I just want to kind of combine them. So, like, I was like, this bitch is coming in my house. No, she's not. Okay, good. Go away. Go away, lady. Send her home. Go away. I don't know who you are, and I don't want you here. What do you want to do? You want to buy a scratching post. Now, why don't we get to know... Oh, stop it. More choices. Pet care. Friendly. Give him a treat, I guess. I was gonna try to play, but I guess we don't have a toy in our inventory, so. I was like, I can't play with the cat wand, I guess. I can't even play with the laser pointer. Pet kitty. Anyway. But yeah, it makes me want to do that and do like... But it would be very similar to like what we did with Eclipsed, but... You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've got some ideas in my head, and it's like, well, we could do that after, like, this kind of a thing, you know? Because, like, this is going to wrap up. And then I don't think I'm going to put anything, like, really new in its spot. Colorado's wrapped up this week. Like, nothing new is going in there. And I don't know if Sunday will just be a free day where we'll be like, oh, I'm really invested in this series and we'll do another part. Or if I just won't have anything. I don't know. So... This has still got like 10 more episodes, right? Well, like I guess 11 because this is the 29th episode, right? So like, but it's kind of like when that's done, what do I do? And then House Rules is going to wrap up in a couple. Like, so there's a lot of things that are going to end this year. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like I don't really know if I want to start something new that would be super long, you know, like another whole legacy, because we would never get through it. I mean, we might. Okay, here we go. Now I can get rid of this. I mean, we might get through it, you know what I mean? But I think of these things, and I like to tell you guys, even though it's only 9 p.m., but I'll let you play with your cat, and then you can go to bed, I guess. Fun. I told you it was going to be a thrilling part, but I talk about these things because if anybody's watching, then like people see, and it's like I don't have to do like an update video really because like I'm not really updating anything. Kyla Sellers, okay, she's just over there checking on her phone. She's spying on me. I don't know. Okay, you're tired, so why don't you go to bed? After talking to your cat, I guess. What was my train of thought? I didn't want to send him to bed until he was done talking to the cat. I didn't want to interrupt him. Kitty's like, thanks for paying attention to me. Yep, bye. I just like to speculate and think of ideas, like, because again, there's a lot of stuff that's going to end, and I usually have a ton of ideas, but I like to like kind of talk through and like think about it, because then like the more I say it out, then it's like this one I was planning for a while, you know, I was kind of thinking about something, and then I was like, ooh, we should do that, and then this pack came out, and it was just, you know, so this one was actually something that was planned for months before I started it, you know. Really, it's Harvest Fest? And we're decorated. We got points for decorating. Take down. Put up. There we go. I don't know what decorations were up, but we got to put up new ones. You've got to pee. Oh, gnomes. Great. Hello, gnome. I can only kick the gnome. I can't appease gnome. I can appease this gnome. He likes the toys. The nudie gnome likes the toys. I remember that, because it just sounds creepy. Maybe it's because he's bath time gnome, and he wants a toy to play in the bath with, but he's just nudie gnome, and he wants a toy, and it just makes me, like, feel like, nudie gnome. And he's winking at us like, ha. Okay, you got gnomes. Good. Maybe we could... What's wrong with our cat? Oh no, Kitty's got food. Kitty's just anxious for no reason. All right, hold on. Why don't we invite Abel over? See if he'll come over. And then we can... I wish this counted as a grand meal. You know what I mean? Like hot pot. Abel is sleeping. All right, well... That makes me sad. I can't be convivial. I can't have a thankful spirit. Maybe I can be thankful with my cat. Well, it's only 7 a.m. We can invite him over later. It's fine. But it does make me want to, like, but like, I love all the characters in this, and then it's like, well, how is it different than this? It's like, well, it's not really different than this. This had a different story plot. But you know what I mean? Like, maybe all these characters could be in the background of whatever we do. That, like, we're going to start with this character and this, but then these guys will be in the background. Side characters out there. You know what I mean? He's just playing. But I just like the idea. Like, I was like, I don't know why I never thought of making vampires like this before. Like, duh. Sometimes, you know. But I gotta figure that out. Like, am I doing it like... He's not actually moving, the gnome. You know, he's just chilling out. Is this gnome like... No, but we can't do anything with him, though. I can't appease him. I can only kick him. I feel like that's rude. He might break all my shit. so many different ideas in my head. Like, oh, we could do that or that. I don't know. Like, it could be like a weird big lot. Like, I mean, like, because I kind of did that with Where Dreams Reside, right? This is like a trip down memory lane through all of our things. You know, where it was like, okay, we kind of did, it was almost like a school for like, I mean, that was based off the book series Every Heart a Doorway. You should read it if you haven't. Like, it's really good. I enjoyed it, and it inspired that series, and it was supposed to be like, you know, all of this characters were kids, like teenagers, and they were living in this house because they all had traveled through doorways into other realms, like, you know, where they were supposed to belong, and that they got stuck back here in the real world. And, you know, their parents kind of, I mean, that's the kind of the point of the book. Parents thinking, oh my God, our kid's crazy. And then the woman comes along and is like, you know what? A school where we can like help her. And like, it's really like, no, we want to help you. And you learn about these things and like maybe find your doorway again because it's where your soul belongs, you know? And it's just fun because it was fun to think of all these different other worlds and things like that. But it's kind of like, we could do something like that with the vampires and the Ayakashi spirits and the whatever we do with that. And it could just be like a bunch of them living in a house together. Not like they're teenagers, but like they're all living in a house together and it's like some kind of like, you know, vampire school or some shit. You know what I mean? Ayakashi school. Like home for wayward Ayakashi spirits. I don't know. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, it's almost like a foster home. Like we take them in and then they raise them and then whatever. And then they can move out and then you can have like different, I don't know. There's so many different ideas running through my head. And I'm like, I got to just find a way to put them all together into something that'd be fun to do for a while and not be like, okay, I'm bored. Like, cause like vampires never die. So like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's the things moving. I was like, what the hell is happening? Oh, look, another nudie gnome. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this gnome is one that lives in our house. That was in the garden somewhere and isn't like a special gnome. We can kick him. We can't appease him, though. Maybe it's because he always lives here. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe he always lives here. Or maybe we can't appease him because he doesn't, like... No, we can only kick him. All right, well... Little gnome buddy, why don't you go over here? Can I turn you around? There you go. Why are we keep acting like we're sick? We're not sick. I hate that. Who am I? Oh, I clicked that. What was that? Anyway. I just wanted it to go away because, like, you know, I thought it was a sick thing, like dizzy, and then I realized afterward it was something different. Can we invite you over now? Bernard! Really? Fuck you. Oh, no. Who the hell is Bernard? Bernard is the dead ghost! Oh, he's already rich! Why is Abel still sleeping? Can we just... I guess we can just cook a grand meal by ourselves? Oh, you can't get away from the couch because of the things. Okay, can we actually... I decided we should cook fish. He's like, I'm stuck here because of that fucking gnome. Oh shit, do we have an outdoor trash can? I bet we don't. Magic. Inferniate. Just burn our trash can, it'll be fine. Magic. Chilio. I mean, I knew it was going to catch fire. I just figured. That didn't work. Now we just have burnt trash. And a burnt litter box. Oh. I was really hoping that would work. All right, hold on. Man, that did nothing. I was like, it'll burn the trash can, but nope. All right, well, you know... This is a far superior trash can anyway. Magic, spells, scrubberoo, magic, repario. Resume fish dinner. There we go. They don't really move, do they? Can I just put this nudie gnome on our front lawn? Who are you? I don't want you here. You don't have the sniffles, you're fine. No, you go away. Send home. Go away, buddy. Get out. I want one of my actual friends here. Who's our next friend? We can invite Cyrus over. He might come over. Let's invite Cyrus over. Cyrus, will you come over and have fish dinner with me? It's Harvest Fest, and this is a new holiday. Oh my god, we can make tons of scary, spooky holiday. Oh my god, it'd be so much fun. It would literally be like Eclipse kind of again, but like instead of a legacy kind of challenge where like it would just have to be shorter. Because like that, you weren't supposed to like move anybody out until they died, and it was like... But like, vampire's never gonna die, so like, I don't know, you know? We would have to move them out. Oh my god, but like, then you have like, where you have to like move out Sims, like what, isn't there a challenge out there where it's like move all your Sims into home, like take over the world basically, like... You're like, yes, then you have a child and they move into this house and then you populate all the world with your... Oh my god, we could totally fucking do that. We could totally have a world and then we're like, every single house, we're like, yep, that's our children. Like, oh, we have a Sim and their friend. We're not going to use them as an heir, but we're going to get them married to somebody and we're going to move them into a house and now they have a house. I'm like, perfect. Good, Cyrus is going to come over. Are we hungry? Because cooking it didn't work. Cyrus really ran fast. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Try to cheer him up. Why is he sad? Cyrus, why are you sad? More choices. Friendly. Be thankful. Oh, look! It's Harvest Fest and you're both wearing your kimono things. Cute. I like it. It's perfect. Be thankful. Complain about Harvest Fest. Like, that's really all we have. Share Harvest Fest spirit. Look, oh good, we did it. Have a deep conversation. Why are you sad? Would you like some fucking plants? I have seeds fucking everywhere because my nudie gnomes won't stop leaving plants wherever they go. They're nude. I'm not sure where they're getting the plants from. I feel like lightheaded, like I'm hungry, but I literally just ate lunch like a couple hours ago. Like, why am I so fucking hungry today? Like, seriously. It's like, ugh. Like, I ate breakfast. I don't normally breakfast. And then I was like, I'm starving for lunch. And I just ate lunch. And I feel like, God, you know that like weird lightheaded feeling you kind of get? You're like, oh, I'm kind of like, I feel like Yuki right now. Hey, is this Lachlan? Invite in. Hey, I got a special gift for you because you're such a good neighbor and I appreciate your kindness and friendship. Want to see what it is? I do want to see what it is. Thanks. You're so kind. Favu. For me? What is it? He gave me a gift. A crafted violin. What the fuck? Dude, you're awesome. More choices. Friendly. Be thankful. Are you complaining to me? Listen to Cyrus, that's all it says. That's so amazing. You made me a violin. Lachlan is such a sweetheart, though. Didn't we? I mean, we said this in all those things. He's like... And then, of course, Cyrus and Lachlan is like, can you two get along? Like, you know... Okay, well, this is actually perfect, because then when we go back to... Well, it's going to be a while before we go back to either one of the houses with these two. Did we talk about why they don't get along? I don't remember. But anyway. It's not that they don't get along. It's just Cyrus is a little like, yeah, about Lachlan, even though. Okay, that's an awkward hug. It looked like we were going to hug them both, but that's okay. Kitty, why are you so anxious? Probably because we lit the house on fire, but we're fine. You're like, what's wrong with the cat? The garbage caught on fire. I just thought, you know, it would burn the trash and I wouldn't have to worry about getting an outdoor bin, and all I ended up with hot garbage in my house. They're like, what? It's fine. They're not really moving because I guess there's not a lot of places to move. They just keep... And, like, this guy doesn't go anywhere because he must belong here, but he just somehow moved himself. And now there's just nudie gnomes. They're like, why do you have nude gnomes in your house? And Yuki's like, question. And now he's reading. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, we need to take a shower. We should come here and not. Take a thoughtful shower. Kitty, what are you doing, Kitty? Kitty needs to sleep. Why don't you go nap, kitty cat? Oh, see, they're at least talking while we're in the shower. We're like, hey, occupy yourselves. Yeah, and see, he's like, are you leaving? Wait, bye. Oh, he's gonna go. Oh, he just peaced out. Okay, never mind. Whatever, don't come and have my fish dinner with me or anything. I cooked a grand meal for everyone, like. We can call to grand meal when we're done. And then maybe Cyrus will eat with us. It'll be lovely. Why is our gnome back in our house? Nudie gnome, I moved you. Oh, no, where the fuck is the other nudie gnome? I moved you. Oh, they're both in the same spot. Nudie gnome. Oh, he left. I should get going now. I moved them because I don't want them standing in my living room because then they block me and I can't get anywhere. Then I'm going to have to kick the gnomes. Like, you know. We were like, hey, I made fish. And he's like, okay, bye. Oh, you know what? I bet Cyrus isn't gonna. This is gonna sound crazy. I know we're friends and all, but well, okay, here goes. I have a crush on you. Okay, out there. So would you want to go out with me sometime? You know what? I know we're, wow, really? That's so awesome. Oh, I'm so happy I worked up the courage to ask. Let me know what works for you and we'll go out. Why not? Why not have a little bit of a fling? We got a little bit of romance with Cyrus. That's fine. Look, Abel, if you're not going to fucking commit, and I invited you over and you didn't want to come over, I guess we probably should also have not invited Cyrus to have fish dinner with us, and that is why he left. He's like, I'm a fucking mermaid for fuck's sake. Okay, he's a water dragon, but it's still a fish, Ayakashi. He still swims in the ocean, and he is like, bitch, what? So... whoopsie. I love how he just tosses his chopsticks and is like, yeah, like I'm so fucking awesome. You are awesome, Yuki. You are. We love you to death. No, fucking Gnome's back. He's like, I keep putting you outside and you keep coming back, Gnome. Just stay out. Gonna be in my shower next, which makes sense because he's naked, but... Why do you keep doing this? I keep canceling. You're not sick. Stop it. Lachlan wants to know if I want to go over his house. Okay. At least somebody invited us somewhere. Unlike Abel. That's why we're going to flirt with Cyrus. Then we'll go over and be like, that's because you didn't come over to our house. When I invited you twice, you pretended you were sleeping. Like you're some kind of fucking vampire or some shit. Which, I mean, yes, you are a vampire, but also, like... Hi. You're not really a vampire. You're an Ayakashi spirit. So, like, bitch. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It'd be kind of fun, too, if we did something with, like, vampire, but made them, like, Ayakashi, that we just roll, like, a thing with, like, okay, this person, oh, can only sleep in coffins. Oh, they are uncontrollable hissing, and, like... kind of make them around that. It'd be kind of fun. What are you going to do? You're going to go wash your hands. I mean, probably a good thing. Traveled here. You never know. Got to go wash my hands. Not wearing socks in the winter. Really, Abel? Fucking really? All right. Hey, we're going back to the Temple of the Blue Llama. Cute. We were just there. I mean, I guess the only way to get Abel to acknowledge us was to flirt with Cyrus. When Cyrus is like, kind of a thing for you. And he's like, yeah, you know, I mean, look, I know that Abel and I are together, but like, he just, he didn't want to come over on fucking Harvest. So I was like, rude. Cyrus is like, he's not sleeping, by the way.
Oh, what's so?
We're not hungry, but we should come over here, like, sit together. Let's go sit together. in our little tea room. Go sit together in our little tea room. We're not going to meditate. Although I like our little meditation rooms. They're cute. We will sit in our tea room.
Una. Huh? Thubitor.
And then we can, yeah, talk about the rain. More choices. Romance. Compliment his appearance. He got up. We were supposed to sit here. And you just decided to sit on the motherfucking plant, you asshole. You just have to be above me all times, don't you? Sexy. Should we propose to him? Propose a crazy scheme. My crazy scheme. Wouldn't it be crazy if we just got married? Can blow him a kiss. Although I wish you would sit. Flirt. We can light this and we can make romantic sandalwood. I mean, he's already feeling romantic. Sweet talk. Can we... I don't know if we're going to be able to sweet talk you. Oh, you can come down. And then you just disappeared. Excuse me, bitch. This was supposed to be our private tea room. Thanks a lot. Ruining the mood. Embrace. I wonder what he would do if we did this. Why not? Whatever. Let's just do it. Fuck it. I'm probably going to regret this later. But why not? Alright. It'd be so funny if Abel was like, yeah, no. It was there. I don't know. I wasn't ever planning on it. But here we go. I feel like Abel should have been the one to propose to Yuki, but you know, it's fine. Yuki just got engaged. Profess your undying love. And this is where... like, Abel's gonna have to now afterward tell him the entire story of like... So here's the deal. Obviously we're not gonna tell him now, but we'll get into more of like in the next part. Yuki's kind of stories will come out, and then when we don't get to go back to Abel and everybody until like the 38th part. I'm not sure if I'm gonna switch that with going back to Gale. 36 or 38, so it's gonna be one of those parts. You know, would be literally when Abel's gonna have to be like, so here's the deal about the whole weird prophecy thing. Look at this. My power grows. Due to overmaxing, your chance of successful spellcasting and potion making is increased. Conversely, your chance of death by overload is reduced. Because he just keeps maxing up? Oh, because he did the all those spells earlier. Be enticing. Caress his cheek. Why can't we plan? We can't start a new social event when we're on one, but I want to plan it for later, not right now. Compliment his appearance. We're just going to keep doing this. Who do we have a bad relationship with? Nah, fuck them. Poor Shayna. It's not her fault. Can't believe we got engaged. Get married. If there was like a wedding arch here, it'd be like fucking perfect. Anyway, so yeah, we're just chilling out. Again, the only way to get Abel to pay attention to us was to flirt with Cyrus. And then be like, fine, I'm going to go over and see Lachlan and Gil. Yuki, fine, let's just go on a date, alright? And then Yuki's like, good, maybe you should marry me, otherwise I might fall in love with someone else. Did we con Abel into marrying us? Huh. Express your fondness. It's funny, because like I was like, Yuki will fall in love with whoever, I don't really give a shit, and it's just weird that it kind of turned out to be Abel, that he was like, you know.
Beanie. Que musta.
I mean, not like weird in a bad way, but like, you know what I mean? It was just,
Trickster.
I mean, I don't think I really, it was honestly funny because at first I thought he was going to end up with Nikolai because they always like he like found him so attractive, but like hated him so much. The love-hate relationship, and then it just became Abel. I mean, he was one of the original main characters, so I guess that makes sense, but it was just Orion and Gale had to be together. There was no way you could be with, like, those two had to be together. No one else was going to come in between them, so. But you couldn't end up with Cyrus. You could have ended up with, all right, we'll go home now because you're tired. Lachlan. Or, I mean, and that, or any of the other characters that we added after, but in the beginning it was all them, so. It's funny because it seems kind of contrived. Like, oh, sure, Yuki's like the main character, but like Abel's like the top Ayakashi dude, right? So like, oh, they're gonna fall. But that's not the way it was supposed to be. I mean, I didn't have any plans. It was like, if shit happens, shit happens. But I wasn't gonna like, okay, so we're gonna craft their love. It was gonna be, hey, if you fall in love with somebody, great. If you don't, not a problem. I don't care. And I really wasn't gonna make him propose, but it was kind of like, fuck it. Just fuck it. At this point. I don't know. Anyway, there's really not much that's going to be going on. Oh, more our nudie gnomes are... Harvest Fest was successful. Okay, and where... I don't know where our gnomes are. Which is funny, because they usually, like, stick around after the fact. Oh, they're both in here. Okay, let's just put one guy out here. And we'll put you kind of over here in the backyard. We'll hide you guys. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's put you over here. Like you jumping in the pool. Oh, you're going to go skinny dip, you naughty gnome. Naughty nudie gnome. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's a shorter part than normal, but that's just because we're not really doing much of anything. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. And we will continue next week. We'll be back with Yuki, and that's when we will try to resurrect Raiden, and then maybe get some kind of more information and stuff like that, and kind of start down our path of wrapping everything up in 10 parts. So I will see you guys next time. 11, technically. Anyway, see you next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to see more.